Another hostage Build-A-Figure wave. New Marvel Legends leaks just dropped from the Power of X-Men podcast. And if you're a hardcore X-Men collector like me, Hasbro is about to take you on a roller coaster ride. The rumored Build-A-Figure is Box, an obscure member of Alpha Flight. Finally, Hasbro is making a new character that's also X-Men affiliated. But who do you need to buy to complete him? That is where the conflict begins. Does this new Build-A-Figure wave feels like another engine of vengeance? Let's find out. First up is one of my favorite X-Men ladies, Psylocke. The question is, which one and which outfit? To guide us to the North Star, we are using our map, The Art of Russell Dotterman, which features both Betsy Braddock and Quanon. Most speculate this Psylocke will complete the Outback era X-Men team. Currently, only she and Colossus are missing. Do we count Gateway as a team member? That guy has Build-A-Figure potential written all over him. During the Outback era, starting in Uncanny X-Men 229, Betsy wore the classic pink costume. But, as explained by the Power of X-Men podcast, the armored look given to Psylocke by Wolverine will appear later, 3 issues later, in Uncanny X-Men 232. If this is Hasbro's way of helping collectors complete the Outback team, she should be in the purple armor. Will that costume cost Hasbro a lot? Or are there parts they can reuse? It won't be a repaint of the Lady Mandarin, but her legs resembles Lilandra and Deathbird. Hasbro could even reuse the Deathbird torso minus the pipes. It would also be nice to include an unmasked head that looks like Revanche to make it 90s compatible. If we don't get one of these costumes during the Hasbro Pan stream, I'll be surprised. Maybe it's Extreme X-Men Psylocke to kickstart that theme? Or is it finally the Jim Lee Psylocke with the red sash and comic book accurate head everyone is waiting for? Your guess on who's next is correct. Of course, it's Wolverine. It's Hasbro's secret sauce for selling a Build-A-Figure wave. It wouldn't taste like a Build-A-Figure wave without Logan. And this one is even better because he's in red, like tomato sauce. Speculated to be the recent Ultimate Wolverine, the first time I saw this design, I could already smell Hasbro cooking. Personally, I don't read the comics for this version, but I hope Hasbro uses the newer mold. The astonishing X-Men Wolverine with the upper torso swivel would be nice. I know Hasbro has said if a new mold is currently in use for another character, they'll have to use older ones. But hopefully, this Wolverine will be worth adding to our overgrown Wolverine collection. To complement the box Build-A-Figure, we have another Alpha Flight member, Marina. This alien who bore Namor's child is about to become a peg warmer. I mean, an essential must-add to complete the Alpha Flight. With Box, Roger Bosch, and Marina on the way, does that mean Hasbro will reissue the expensive Amazon-exclusive Alpha Flight box set? And just like the deluxe Grizzly, which is Ursa Major, will they repaint the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure wave? In David Display's model behavior rumor list, he mentioned a North Star figure for the X-Men 97 Wave 4. Is that the beginning of the Alpha Flight retooling? From a Marvel Legends X-Men collector's perspective, this looks alright. The hard part is, who do we have to resell once we get the Build-A-Figure piece? This is why the Build-A-Figure waves are like an engine of vengeance because, literally, Robbie Reyes is back. For those whose hearts were broken, sleepless nights, shedding tears, waiting for this Haslab to be funded, Hasbro has heard your cries. They care and is giving you the Robbie Reyes that you deserve. But since this is a Build-A-Figure wave, will Hasbro include a 164 Hell Charger or nothing at all. Sweet, sweet vengeance indeed. Don't worry, Hasbro knows. They check social media. You've got the ramen racer and all you need is a driver. Personally, I like the character so I won't mind adding him, but some collectors are on a strict budget and has face problems. Wait, that's me too. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for the return of Robbie Reyes? Another character people won't mind adding is Frank Castle, the Punisher. Excellent timing for Hasbro as Frank is getting so much love in Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man Brand New Day. I wonder which costume this will be. Is it the High Slayer of the Hand Frank from the 2022 run, where Marvel changed the skull because of the social context? I'm not sure if that version will be well received by the purists. Another option is the classic red skull insignia, an easy repaint for a Thunderbolts Punisher to complement that $70 Hulkbuster armor they recently revealed. What's another $30 on top of that $70? $100 well spent. Next is Bullseye. It won't be the popular Disney Plus 2-pack with Muse version, which is now totally sold out. This is speculated to be Dark Avengers Bullseye in the Hawkeye persona. In my Dark Avengers Spider-Man Eye a Peek review, I suggested using the old All-Father Wave Hawkeye as a stand-in. But with this rumor, that won't be needed anymore. I wonder if he'll come with a unmasked head. On paper, it's the same purple suit, but if Hasbro just repaint the recent Hawkeye body, it still won't be Bullseye. He's a killer. He needs that unhinged head sculpt and lethal accessories to show he's not Clint Barton. Finally, to complete the wave, we have a Force Works member. I was hoping for Scarlet Witch, but I guess it's not time yet. It's interesting that Hasbro went with US Agent as the first Force Works figure. Well, technically he's not first. We already have the modular Iron Man and Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman. This is just another step towards completing that team. The Build-A-Figure is Box. I know of two versions, the villain from the Omega Flight and the hero controlled by Roger Botch. I assume that the Botch version would be the Build-A-Figure, which would effectively complete the original John Byrne roster. Let me know, will you keep the whole wave or sell off the figures you don't want once the Build-A-Figure is built? We also have a Marvel Legends Gamerverse wave, a rumored one. Jep the Land Shark was teased first. The rest of the wave would include Lunasto, the star of that game. Her costume looks great. I hope she comes with nice power effects. Venom would be a deluxe looking figure. He's quite large in the game. Another Punisher. A lot of love for Frank this year. Moon Knight. And finally, Spider-Man. This is the sure sought after figure for that wave. Oh, of course, don't forget Jep the Land Shark. I assume he'll be a full 6-inch scale figure that is articulated this time, compared to the tiny one with Shikla. The good news for Marvel Legends collectors is Marvel Rivals have characters in unique proportions, which is bad news for Hasbro because they can't reuse existing molds. In the comments below, let me know, are you looking forward to that new Gamerverse Marvel Legends wave? Stay tuned for Tuesday's Hasbro Pulse fan stream to see what's revealed. If you found this useful, I hope you give it a hype, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with our fellow collectors. I'll see you in the next one.